Here to discuss columnist from The Hill, Julia Manchester. Julia, good to see you. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me, Natasha. Good to see you.
So, Julia, does Trump do better when he has something to rally against? Any indication that this has affected him with either voters or in the polls?
Yeah, so what we're seeing in the polls is that it appears to, if not having an impact at all, appears to be helping him. We know that there was polling today that showed Trump still with a double-digit lead over Governor Ron DeSantis, with Trump still being the clear front runner in this race. And then we've also seen polling that indicates that when asked about whether they care about the indictment or whether they think the indictment will make a difference in their decision, a plurality of voters say they don't care about this indictment or they don't expect it to impact their decision. So in terms of what Trump does next is what he's done in the past, really, like in the past indictment, and essentially say that this is a witch hunt being used against him. He is a victim of the political and legal class in the United States. And we've seen him so far do that. And I expect ahead of his appearance in court in Miami, he will continue to do that. And after, when he addresses the media and addresses supporters at Mar-a-Lago.
And what about his potential chances in the general election?
In terms of the general election, it's unclear as to how this impacts him because we don't know exactly how Democrats are going to approach this. We know that although Democrats clearly want Trump to be held accountable and they want to see that, they don't want to focus on something that voters say is essentially an inside Washington baseball, essentially, in terms of these legal and political investigations into Trump. So if President Biden is asked about this, first of all, I think you're going to see President Biden probably avoid talking about this as much as possible because there is the optics of the fact that this is his Justice Department looking to prosecute someone who is likely, or as of now, likely to be his political opponent in 2024. So, and I think you're going to see Biden instead focus on talking about kitchen table issues like healthcare and the economy.
Okay, as always, Julia Manchester, thank you so much for your time. Have a great evening.
You too.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.